Hi everyone, I'm back with our journal from scratch, and I'm starting a new page here, 2 pages or 3 pages stuck together in this very simple notebook. And I'm going to start with a page from a brochure magazine. This is something I picked up when I was in Lapland, Rovaniemi. It's so in Lapland, and it's like a tourist brochure, and I'm going to use this map to be the start of my background. So this is one of the things that you can use, and readily accessible magazines, brochures, maps, newspapers, catalogs. So most of the stuff is going to get covered, so I'm not really particular of what is going on here. I think I'll just glue it like this, and that's that. So when I'm like this page that I've done, this started with a dictionary page. Again, it's just part of the background, and most of it gonna get covered. I like having all kinds of details in the back, although some of it is gonna get covered. Okay, so here we go. Start of the page, very simple. I can trim the excess now. Okay, we got to start. And I really like to have text in the back, so I figured I'll get another magazine and just take some words out of it. Now, it can be words that you want to see in the back, or it can be just letters that you want to pop in the back. So if this doesn't mean anything to you, you can glue it to your page and then push it back so it will just peek through. But if you want something to show, then you find words that speaks to you and you put them in the back. Like, let's say I want special, the word special. So I will just cut it out, glue it in the back, and make sure that it picks in the background. Right now I'm just roughly cutting it out. I will make it better later on. Just taking it out right now, so I will have something to demonstrate. Let's say I'm gonna take this cover story. Why not? Like here I've got a larger text that I don't really care what is written here. I can put it in the back and make it peek through, but not be too much in your face. So I already got something that I can put in the background. Just trimming it. It's not that important because it's gonna get covered. It just hints of something, and you can put it however you want. And I never know what's gonna get completely covered and what's not. I'm just going with the flow. Okay. Let's see. I can even take just one letter, two letters. I can take numbers. It really depends what you like to have picking out in the background. So I've got this. This is the start. Now I'm going to take white acrylic paint and I'm going to make some kind of a wash on top of it. It's better to do, I like to do it with gesso, but gesso is not something that is accessible to everyone, and it's not cheap. You can make gesso. I've said in one of the last videos how to make it. It's 1 part baby powder, 1 part glue, and 1 part acrylic paint, just if you want to make your own gesso. Now, I think because this white paint is from the cheap store and it's not quite opaque, I think I'll just start with going like this with my finger. And what I'm trying to do is to push back some of the details. And because it's not that great of an acrylic paint, I'll probably go more than once. Like royal is not important to me, so I'm going to push it more back, even cover it like this. Special, I want to leave it so it will stay more visible. Now, of course, you can do it with a brush. I just like to smear paint, what can I say? So you see, now I'm covering this. Some of it is peeking through, some I can cover completely. Also, the map is the same thing. I can get rid of complete areas, leave some areas. Really up to you what you want to get covered and want completely covered, and what you want to pick through. So more white. Story, I want to still be more visible, so I'm not going on top of it. Yeah. Just a little bit more pushback. And I'm also planning on putting all kinds of stuff on top, so it's not that important. Okay, so I've got some details peeking through, and now I'm thinking of just adding just a hint of color, and let's go with this green. Don't know why. I think towards the edges I'll put some color. Again, I'm doing it quite quickly, just with my finger, and some of the white is still wet, so it just blends in, which is great. Now some turquoise. There are no rules to it, just have fun. I'm using a plain, cheapest, blank notebook, so what's the worst that could happen by playing around? Okay, so we've got this. Now I want to use some of the painty papers that we've done at first. Always using what I've got. Let's bring out the painty papers. Again, it doesn't have to be painty papers, it can be magazines and whatnot, brochures. And I think this is going to be my I'm going to use this for my focal point, and I will or maybe this one, we'll see. Yeah, I've got leftovers from the magazine. Let's see what I want to use. You know what? I'm thinking of the color scheme that I want to go with. So, and I'm tempted to go with this for my focal point now. No, I'll stay with this. I want a heart, a big heart here, but I want behind it some interest. So what I'm going to do, let's see, I think I'll take these two. They will work nicely, I think. Okay, so I want some circles and some, I don't know what to call it, hoops or rounds. Let's see, I'm taking a pencil and let's see. First of all, I want some circles. Now I want them loose circles. I don't want exact. You can take any round object and trace a perfect circle. Two and maybe three. So that's gonna be the start. I'll need to fussy cut them in a minute. Let's bring this one. Also circles. I'm doing it in the back. It just helps me not be too engrossed in what is going to be in the circle. I like it that it's random. You can do you and decide the exact thing that's going to be on your circle. Okay, so three more of this that I will have to fussy cut. And what I thought about is maybe, let's see, I'm not sure. I will try and do something. I want like hoops, not this. I want to cut this like, and again very loosely, just so you all understand what I'm talking about. Now I'm going in. I can't even call them a circle because they are so wonky. Yeah, like this. So I want a hoops like this also on my background. So I'm going to start cutting the pieces and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got some circles, some hoops, and before I glue them to my page, I want to add some more dimensionality to each piece. So I'm taking one, this is a 10B pencil, but 6B and up you can use. What I want to do is I want to do some shadowing on part of it, and I'm smearing it. That's why I'm using this kind of pencil. The graphite is darker and softer, so that's what I'm going to do. And let's put some glue. Like so. And I think I'll also add a little bit of white at the top, again just to make it look more dimensional. Something like that, very easy. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do to all the pieces, even the hoops. You can smear it with a Q-tip if you prefer. It doesn't have to be with your finger. It seems that today I'm doing everything with my fingers. Like this. And then again, just adding a little bit of white. Doesn't have to be perfect. Here we go, like so. That's what I'm going to do to all the pieces. And I want already to do my focal point, and I wanted a heart for this page. I'll continue doing this off camera. So now I'm not going to flip it over because I do want to see how it would look. I'll just move this a little bit, and I'm kind of liking this, what's going on here. I even have some kind of a heart shape here, so maybe. And again, I am going with not a symmetrical shape, but you do you if you like symmetrical. Yeah, that's how I'm going to go about it. I think I'll add more. I want it to be more more visible, more, because this is the focal point. I want it to stand out on the page. Okay, maybe I'll add later on more. I'm going to cut it, and well, now I only need to go over all the pieces. I'm thinking that just maybe I'll do more hearts, little ones. I'm not sure yet. Okay, the curvy stuff I'll do with the nail scissors, just easier. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I need more hearts, so maybe I'll use now one. I'll do a heart from this, and yeah, something like this, and maybe another one from this. So I'm going to do it off camera and come back because it's the same thing over and over again. Okay, so every piece is in place. I've done 2 more hearts, and I just want to add a little bit more to this page. I'm taking a black permanent marker and I'm just going around like this. I'm gonna create some kind of loose frame, and I'm intentionally going like this. And now I'm going to do another line like this. Again, if you're into symmetry and straight lines, you can do any kind of frame you want with straight lines or any kind of other. You can just take a ruler and do some lines. You don't even have to do the whole frame. So here, that's that. And now I'm going to each heart like this. So basically they are hanging from my frame. Yeah, and kind of want something, I don't know, a little bit more detail. Having trouble with some of my markers. Let's find another one that works. Yeah. Just adding detail. Don't know why. And I'm feeling like white. Now you can do it with acrylic paint, or you can do it with correction fluid, or if you do have white acrylic markers, use white acrylic markers. Let's see. Okay, so doesn't really matter, and just want some more detail to each heart. Yeah, I think this is it. And just maybe white highlight. Yeah, so this is it. That's my page. I like that I have this special coming through and story here, And of course you can add on top of it if you've got other words that you want to show, or and if you have something that you don't like if something is still too much visible and you don't like it, you can always go back and add a little bit more like this. So it's just playing with what's visible and what's not, what stays in the back and what isn't. Yeah, this is it. That's my page. I'm loving it. I hope you do too, and that you will try your hand doing something similar. Thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments down below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.